Let's see who's got the noties on for the live. Let's see who's got the noties on. Let's see who's got the notifications on, boys. Morning, boys. Morning, everyone. Morning, Mehmet. Morning, Ben. Morning, Smithy, Seb, John, Mez, Cam, El Slapo, Nick, Tommy, Henok. What we all saying, boys? Let me know what page you're looking at. Let me know what page you're looking at. I see someone in the chat say UJ sells. Oh, shit, yeah. Remember to do that. Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying UJ sells. Yeah, potentially. Morning, Stu. Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't be going for UJ sells, but maybe. Let's let some man get in here. Yo from Morocco, cheese. Big up from Morocco. Morning, Henry. Morning, Trap. Let me know what pairs we're looking at this morning, man. I think most of us are looking at EU and GU. Let's get a few more man in here, man. Let's try and get a decent amount in this live, to be fair. We've been hitting over 100 pretty much every live, so let's have a good live this morning, boys. Everyone in here right now has got the noties on, so that's a dub for you, man. EU buy signals have been average AF this morning. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? That's going to run out in any minute now. What great timing! Yeah! What fucking great timing. This needs to be stuck down. I cannot deal with a moving mouse pad, bro. That is so jarring. Yeah, Nathan, not gonna lie, mate. That's the trial signal. So if you're taking them, then it's your own problem, mate. If you're like, you can't take the higher. You can't take like the higher, all the risky trades, and then be angry when you lose. You know, if you're not if you're the type of trader that gets angry at a loss, then only take the high probability trades. You know, if you're someone who's psychologically not the best and complains if you lose a trade, then yeah, take the low risk ones, bro. You got to do what's best for your psychology. If you can't handle it, then do you know what I mean? Don't be jumping in trades that quickly. Just stick to the official signal members. You got to think they're on trial for a reason, boys. They're not in the main chat for a reason. It's in the trial signals. They're trial signalers. So yeah, if you're taking them, it's up to you, really. I can't lie. Yeah, there was no signals. It was just a trial signal. So trial signals is the channel where we test out new traders. So none of our official signalers have sent it. No, I'm not saying you're mad, Nathan. I'm just mean like if you're if you struggle with psychology, like if you lose a trade and you get a bit like not angry about it, but you know what I mean. If you're affected by it, then maybe just take the lower risk ones. But yeah, the troll signals have been the only ones. Yeah, man. Well, that's it again, bro. You gotta treat it with your psychology. Treat it with your psychology. I'll be real. If you're unable to wait a week for a setup, then yeah, do you know what I mean? Just it's probably not gonna do that well in trading anyway. We've had a lot of live signals, a lot of forex signals this month. Obviously up, last month up. But as I said, boys, like we do send in signals, but we're not miracle workers. We're not gonna win a trade every day. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna come out profitable at the end of the month, even if there's literally 2 trades in a month and it's profitable. That's fine, but obviously a lot of people can't really get that through their head. They're still stuck in a world where you trade every other day, you trade every day, and they still believe that there's traders out there that make money every day. But boys, it ain't like that. It's really, really not. It's really, really not like that in trading. You got to be patient. It's all about patience. If you're getting in a trade every day, there's no way you can win every day. It's a fact. It's a fact. If you enter a trade every day, you're not going to win every day, and you're not going to be profitable. You need to time yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's a difficult game, boys. I'll be real. Like, yeah, it's a difficult game. I'll more be looking at UJ buyers. What are we looking at? Bro, what's your indicator? I'll show you in a sec, bro. It is the sessions, ranges, and equilibriums. Lou, do you have premium trading view? Yeah, bro. But yeah, this is our indicator here. It's available on our Discord, boys. Yeah, chat, let me know what we're looking for. I think most people's looking for EU and GU if they come back up to this OTE or to this inversion. I'll be looking at sells. Got a lot to aim for as well. If we are able to have a retracement. It's a Richesse indicator. Yeah, bro, it's a Richesse indicator. So I'll be in our Discord if anyone wants that. Obviously, that's the type of position we're going to be looking for. Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, chat. Let me know in the chat what pairs we're looking at. We've got 75 man in. Let's get 100 man in here real quick. Everyone drop a like on the stream. I might go live on my phone because if I can't go live on my laptop, I just can't. Just get banned straight away. It's just bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I don't even know actually. I might just allow it. I might just stay on YouTube for Monday, and then the rest of the time I'll go on TikTok the other day just so we can have a good little session of trading today. Yeah, but let me know what we're looking at, man. Let me know in the chat. I ain't really seeing much in the chat of what people's looking at. I see someone say UJ, EU long from Friday high? EU long from Friday high? Nah, I definitely won't be looking at long in EU or GU. Definitely not. The dollar's really strong this morning. We'll be got clear internal, external. We might as well go through this quickly. Clear. We've got high, low, internal, external low. So we've got a nice bias for the whole week now. We want to go down to that external low. Same with GU. Lovely. We've got the high, low, internal, external. So we've got the clear bias. And then again, same for the DXY. We've got the low, the high, the internal order block, and the external high. So that's where we want to be trading to. So the DXY's got a clear direction. So same with UJ, right? And then wait, let's go to JPY. Let's just review all the trades. Put in the chat what you man are looking for. But yeah, UJ, interesting thing about UJ. I mean, the price action on UJ has been interesting recently. Obviously, it's been very weak. We know that. It was very weak. This little impulse here was caused due to the stock market crash on Friday. When stocks crash, people put their money in like trustworthy ulterior assets like gold or the yen basket. So yeah, this is like the biggest pair that people buy to hedge against the stock market in Europe and America. Um, so yeah, we did have a bit of a recovery, but again, I think that recovery was pretty quickly priced in. Same with the dollar. The dollar crash was pretty quickly priced into the market, so shouldn't have too much of an effect. Um, Again, it's a shock thing. It wasn't necessarily data either. It was just Donald Trump. So yeah. But yeah, the yen basket probably we should really consider that to be bearish. So obviously we're considering the dollar to be bullish and the yen basket to be bearish. I mean, there's two things we do: either come out to this low just now, just come straight down, or we retrace up, fill the imbalance, and then we come down. Just assume it's bearish though, so that means dollar strong, JPY weak, which means our optimal pair to buy is definitely UJ. And then if we look at GJ, GJ is also pretty optimal to buy as well. Again, same thing. We're at this order block. Would be ideal if we could come lower and then come higher. But we are still in an order block, so should really assume bullish until here. And then, as I said, same with the Euro, Euro JPY. Filled that imbalance there. And then so we should look to buy from that high. Again, could be nice if we went lower then come higher, but it's unlikely. So yeah, EU, GU, UJ buyers. Obviously UJ being the most optimal for buyers. Then EU, GU sells. EG, not really looking at EG too much to be honest, but again with this I'll be looking for sells, which means we want the pound to be stronger than the euro. So if we're looking at EU and GU sells, then we obviously want the euro. Sorry, that should be a down candle. Obviously want to prioritize the euro. Views on the Macron situation. What Macron? What do you mean, bro? What Macron situation? We can see your message, bro. What do you mean, bro? That's what I'm saying. Jer 30 shorts. Yeah, again, Jer 30 looking nice as short with that CRT. But the only issue is that price action is a bit just like, it's just so sloppy, man. We've got this massive opening gap. Price hasn't really moved. Yeah, when we get into the premium, let's do that. When we get in, I need to make this smaller, so I'll stop doing that. When we get into the premium, that's when we'll be looking to sell. But right now, I'll just wait. So again, here's the get on that. We'd want this fair value gap up here to be mitigated because this is in our premium, and then come down, continue into that CRT low. Let's look at EU and GU longs actually. Not EU and GU longs, the JPY longs. Obviously on the higher time frame, there's not really much we can say. We've come into the daily imbalance, which is nice to be fair. So let's try and mark out what we can see on JPY pairs because we've got a clear direction already. We'll get rid of the stuff that we'd like to get hit, but it's probably quite unlikely. Just keep that. $75 man in here. Let's get some more man in here, man. Bro, the views were cracking through, man, during the summer holidays. And I'm not going to lie, we're probably about 60% of the way there. So we've got a little bit more grinding to do. And then when we're 100% of the way there, we'll be at like 200 man again. And then when summer holidays come again, we'll be at like 400 man. So I'm not going to lie, we're doing well, chat. We're doing well in these lives. Protest in France. Oh, there's always fucking protest in France, man. Always protest in fucking France. Right, let's quickly mark on our internal external. I'm going to signify our external liquidity with a red line like this. Just so we can see how much really we've got to trade up into. Again, that's our external liquidity there. Yeah, UJ had that weekly CRT, monthly CRT, which was completed. You can see monthly CRT there. We're coming up to this imbalance. Really, we want to go higher than that. GJ, CRT was obviously long since completed. Same with EJ. CRT, well, it didn't even form. That's how bullish we were on EJ, sorry. But yeah, pretty nice. Let's have a look at the daily. Do we have any CRT? Well, this is kind of CRT, but not really. So we're going to go into the 4 hour instead and look for some sweeps. Now starting with UJ, we've got a nice sweep there. We obviously then completed the high. Or you could even use it as this candle, to be fair. I know we didn't sweep it. But obviously a sweep of that low, which was the liquidity taken for us. Also saw that on GJ. We also should have seen it on EJ as well. Yeah, nice. So we saw a 4 hour sweep on all of our pairs. Now what we want to look for is similar thing to what we was looking for on a monthly, really, on UJ. Well, when we look at UJ, right, we got this low-key, not bearish leg, but we got this leg that we could tap into the fair value gap and continue down, right? That could be a possibility. But really and truly, we should break past it and go like that, because that's the trend, that's the direction. However, we're not going to be naive and ignore it completely, so we are aware it could sell off. It's the exact same thing we've got on the lower time frame, on the 4 hour, right? Is realistically, we're in a bullish trend, so we should come up here. But we do have this bearish fair value gap, so we might get people selling off of here or people looking to short the market down. So again, we could sell off here, but realistically, we should come through, retest, go higher. So we do want to be aware of that, but I'm going to mark that out in my little grey colour to signify that 4 hour fair value gap. Same thing, I'm just going to mark out for GJ, which is going to be our order block, and EJ as well, which is going to be our order block. So you can see EJ's actually mitigated what I wanted to mitigate. Obviously, UJ is by far the most optimal to buy right now. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Should I run a YouTube live right now? May as well, to be fair. Don't really take much. It's just annoying I get shadow banned. Yeah, it's US and JPY bank holiday today. But again, probably a lot of people not bothering. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true, Stu, to be fair. Yeah, I do think, though, a JPY and DXY, despite the bank holidays, are going to be good to trade. I mean, when you're coming off one of the most historic liquidations in history on Friday, there's not really a room to take the bank holiday off. It's so coded, chat. It's actually so coded. We live in a code, bruv. There's no way Trump makes his speech just after the market closes and there's a bank holiday the next day. Like, there's no way, bro. There's no way. We live in a code, bruv. I was going to show you, man, this as well. If you man think we don't live in a code, look at this. Look how many days it took. Every time, the simulation that we live in, it will take 1,065 days to make a Bitcoin all-time high, and then 365 days to make the low. That's the algorithm that we live in. That's the system we live in. Right, so look, you can see from the low to the high, 1,065 days to make the high, right? And then back to the low, 365 days. And to the high again, from there to the high, 1,065 days again. And then from the high to the low again, yep, you're right, 365 days again. And again, most recently, surely not, from the low to the high, how long was it? 1,065 days. So how long is it going to take to make the low again? Well, simple. Just follow the simulation. 365 days, which means we've had the Bitcoin all-time high. Bitcoin will bottom out on the 1st of October 2026 and then make a new all-time high in the 1st of September 2029. So get ready for a rally, boys. Yeah, mate, the insider trading was just ridiculous, man. Who saw that Bitcoin? Someone opened a Bitcoin short. Profited £80 million and then deleted their account. They made their account, placed one trade 30 minutes before news, made 80 million, and then closed their account. It's insane. The amount of insider trading was brazy, but we're just here picking up the scraps, man. We got to make ourselves in a position to be able to actually do that, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we got to build ourselves up. We got to be making 10k a month first, then 100k a month, then 300k a month. When we're making 300k a month, we can think about insider trading. And then when we're making mils a month, then we actually can't. Well, then we actually can. But yeah. You watched the trading series that's out at TM. What's that, bro? Do we know when government shutdown ends? We're saying there's going to be loads of news releases this week. But yeah, boys, any other trades you're looking? We've got 94 man in here. Let's get 100 man in here real quick. Send this video to your nan. Tell her, nan, you've been alive for 80 years, not managed to make any fucking passive income. So just fucking get in the live, learn how to trade and stop being a miserable old bint. Cheers. And that should push us up to 100 man. Anyway, let's look at the JPY on the daily as well. Yeah, so it's one of them as well where instant rejection, bruv. When I say instant rejection, who was watching this last night? The weekly open, bro. We didn't go a pip higher than it. As soon as we opened, it was shifty as anything. Straight down. So yeah, we are so bearish on this. So with that being said, let's go on the 4 hour. And they're obviously, okay, nice. Again, we can see what's really nice is we have these sweeps here. We're seeing very big similarities, I'm not going to lie. Again here, we've got our sweep. And then again here, what have we got? We have on all of our other pairs, we've got the end of our imbalance here. Same way, remember, UJ, sweep, imbalance, GJ, sweep, order block, EJ, sweep, order block. So we've got the same for all the pairs. Let's then go down again into the 15. On yen basket, sorry. So that's our 4 hour. Should really come below it. 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute. If you mark out the premium and discount of this leg. Discount premium. We've got some fair value gaps in the discount, which we're going to ignore because they're in the discount. These are the ones we want to look at. These ones in the premium. Pardon me. These ones in the premium. So, yeah, we want this one here. Well, I personally want this one here to be mitigated and then look for sales. Potentially even come into the order block. Would be nice. Obviously, we're not actually going to trade this pair. We're just looking for the general direction so we can then copy that for EU and GU. So UJ is obviously probably the most correlated right now. Again, this is probably the correlating fair value gap, but it's in the premium, which is kind of shit. But it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. We want to look to these two as well, because these two are ones that are probably way more likely to actually tap in, actually be entered. Let's get rid of this fucking being drawed. Let's get rid of the indicators real quick, just so you can see a bit clearer. Got the order block here. And we got an order block here as well. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. We do kind of want them to come down to the body, I'll be real. And then we want to be looking for longs from that level there. Just send it to my nan and neighbours, mate. Cheers, Mehmet. Much appreciated. I just want to get my first payout or funded account even. Wait, your first coin didn't come up, Jed. Never mind, it's an old program. It's called Industry. It's about hedge fund trading. Is it with that guy? Oh, with a slick back hair, that one dude. With a slick back trim. Yeah, let me know what pairs we're looking at, chat. I'm mainly looking at JPY pairs, I'll be real. Obviously, my pairs that I prefer to trade are dollar pairs. So our EU, our GU. But we're so bullish on it, we're just waiting for a retracement on DXY. So obviously, we know what we're looking for. Nice retracement into the discount, into the premium, and then a sell-off. Very, very simple, chat. We got a clear direction. So, yeah, it's nice. EU and G is just about being patient. We probably will retrace, and we will have an entry at some point. So, let's not take our eyes off the prize. But, obviously, JPY looks like the most likely. And it's a very simple move that we're looking for, man. If you look at this chart, it's very, very simple, right? Very, very simple. And, obviously, I'm going to mark out our swing low. To be fair, I don't want to delete all that. That can stay. Actually, no, it can't. Fuck it. Yeah, so very simple we can see, man. In terms of our range as well, we are on the premium. To be fair, actually fucking not anymore. I mean, we were. But yeah, man. Yo, Lou, on a serious man, I beg help me, bro. I'm not trolling no more. What do you want help with, bro? Jer30 for Guna, boy, Slappo. Wow. We have low-key already gone over Jer30. There's not really much that can be said. What pair did I just look at that was all fucked? Oh, gold. Yeah, nice to see gold's already made a full recovery. That's refreshing to see. We weren't sure if it was potentially going to have a little slow week, but yeah. Good old gold. Fucking terrible, not really terrible price action, but just fucking fast as anything. You can see that was our internal. This order block here. And that was obviously the external high. I actually have marked out this daily, which I was more looking to ideally get tapped. You can see this daily fair value gap here. So that was what I was really looking for, was price to come down from here into there and then up to there. That's basically what we was looking at. You can see it didn't quite happen. We actually came in short, as we said, to the 4-hour order block here, which is absolutely fine. And then we broke the high anyway. So we're still getting the same movement that we've wanted. And then, yeah, same thing we're looking for again, really. Just start internal, external. Probably something like this, the inversion. We'll narrow it down once we start coming down. But right now, not really much point. Just might as well wait. Right, UJ remaining in that retracement, which is nice. I'll quickly go get a tissue, chat. Hang on. Alright, 90 man in there, chat. Let's push this 100. Let's fucking go. Everyone like the stream. I'm down on 100k eval, 3.5%, risking £500. So you've lost. So you've lost 7 trades in a row. If you've lost 7 trades in a row, I'm not gonna lie, that is a pretty heavy losing streak. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. How do you trade, bro? Do you trade similar to us? What's going on? Let's have a look at this GER 30. Or GER 40 rather. So yeah, basically on the weekly, similarly to what we saw on US 30, Nasdaq, ES, all the rest of it. We're very bearish on a lot of stocks right now. Obviously, the difference between GER 30 and the Nasdaq, ES, and hang on, 2 secs. Alright, yeah, so the difference between that is that GER 40 is obviously based on European stocks, or mainly German stocks, whereas obviously most of the other ones are heavily based in the US. So, what did we see? We might as well go for all of them. Now, we've got CRT on pretty much everything. So, we made a new high last week, and then it was instantly rejected, giving us CRT. So now we've got the CRT candle like this. So we want price to trade down into here for GER 30. Very, very simple. US 30, similar thing, but just on the monthly. Just get rid of this real quick. On the monthly, you can see we're starting to form that CRT. We've got the high swept, and we've got the low. So again, we're looking to trade it into that. Very similar thing. You can see all-time high was made very recently, and then we got the sharp rejection. Nasdaq, exact same thing on the monthly. And then again, if we go down onto the weekly, we can see last week, all-time high was made, sharp rejection. We're looking for price to trade down into here. And then ES, the exact same thing. On the monthly, CRT starting to form. And last week, we made the high and then had the sharp rejection after that news. So, yeah, we're really looking for price to trade down on all of these indexes. GER 40, not as much as all the others, but still, we're still bearish on it. We can see this daily fair value gap was mitigated. So this is the monthly, by the way, that you see here. It's the monthly CRT. You can see we swept that low there and then traded up into this low. So that was the last completed objective. And then obviously we made the all-time high and then started to go down. So let's again go back on the daily. You can see CRT completed there. So swept there. Completed there. And you can see, as we made the equal high on it, we tapped into this imbalance and then went for that final sweep and then rejection. So, realistically, we should at least come into this lower fair value gap. And if not, yeah, as we said, this CRT low. So, that's basically the GER 40 analysis. Not really too much you can say. Really, you're just looking for price to come down from a decent point. Have we just had a sweep and stuff? Yeah, I wouldn't really be looking to get in on here. It's kind of too low down as well. So, yeah, I wouldn't be looking to get in just yet on GER 30. 99 man in here. One more man. And we've got 100 boys, 100 lads in here. 100 men, 100 women. How many women's in here? I know there's a few. Morning, Josh. I just keep blowing it all. But how do you trade, bro? Similar to me. Yeah, so how many trades did you have last week, Kevin? Should we trade today? Yeah, nothing wrong with trading today. It is a bank holiday for the dollar and the yen basket, but still a lot of movement today. Want to make another look at GJ? Yeah, no worries, Clint. Jed, if that was EU short, I wouldn't be mad at not taking that US bank holiday. Yeah, yeah. Look at EU. I'm one woman. Slappo is two. That's a wow. Right, so GJ. Yeah, again, GJ very similar. We're just looking for a buyer, man. We're looking for a buyer. We're coming off of this internal liquidity. We've got the external to trade into. Very, very simple, man. Very simple. Got a clear direction, which is our high. Which is bullish. Tapped into this imbalance. Yeah, man, we're just long on the pair. Very, very simple, man. Can't really get much simpler than what we're seeing on GJ. This is a matter of drawing in an order block. We got our external high, so we're looking to trade it in this direction. Very, very simple. GJ, EJ, couldn't get any simpler if you tried. You really couldn't. Yeah, doesn't really require much thought. Got daily and 4-hour objectives met. Missed it there. Bastard cunt. Alright, yeah, there we go. And then if we go down to the 15 minute, we can see this is where we're currently at. So we're coming off of our imbalance. I've got on GJ for you. We're coming off of our order block on our imbalance. Now, really, we should be reversing now to take out this high. Well, we might not be ready to reverse yet, and we may just want to continue with that bearish trend. So that's why we've got that order block marked out. We're obviously hoping that we move past it and then use it to springboard higher. But yeah, 5 minute, I'll be looking for this order block to get mitigated, and then, yeah, long from there. Simple stuff on GU, man. JPY is the simplest pairs right now, so keep it simple, chat. Anyone looking at EG at all? Let me know. See, we can see the pound's a bit weaker this morning than EU. Sorry, than the euro. So again, if we are looking at longing this, we'd really least one along GU. Second, EJ. Sorry, least one along GJ. Second, EJ. Third, UJ. So we're most optimal for UJ, but then again, it probably won't come down. So EJ's the most optimal right now. I'll be real. EJ's the most optimal. The trade actually provides decent RR as well. 7 pips stop, and you can aim for a very nice amount, 40 pips there. And you can even trade it a lot higher than that, I'll be real. You can hold runners up to here. The only thing is, are we going to make the low of the week on a JPY bank holiday? So, for example, are we going to make the high of the week even though it is a JPY bank holiday? It's a very long way off. Yeah, it's almost 2%, so it probably is the high of the week, to be honest. Unless something fundamentally happens. Again, from the high of the week, or low of the week, rather. UJ's moved 122 pips. GJ's moved a bit more than that. 112. And EJ. If I actually went to the height, it'd be more, yeah, like 130, but yeah, 90. So EJ's the optimal one, in my opinion. I really do want the end basket to have a bullish morning. And I think if we return back to the price where we was earlier, it's a very nice price to get in. Let's see the DTO as well, the Daily True Open. I really don't want this on. Kind of gets in my way, I'm not going to lie. I ain't going to lie. So yeah, man, that'll be what I'll be looking for out of all the pairs right now. EU longs from 50, anyone? I wouldn't be looking at EU longs, bro. Not right now. Maybe after a bit of news or something late down the line in the week. Yes, Euro GBP sell. Asia liquidity, I'm assuming you're looking at. Yeah, man, this pair's been it's just a fuck. It's terrible, man. I don't like this pair at all. I really don't. I really got a dislike for this pair. But anyway, looking at it, we've got this imbalance we're coming in off, which tells us that we're going to go higher, up to there. I'm not convinced that that's going to happen, though. I actually can see us reversing due to this CRT, monthly CRT, and we want us to come down like that. Very simple. Monthly low, monthly high swept, should come down. Very simple. Very simple. And then when we go on the daily as well, you see the daily sweep. High swept, low to trade into, so you want that down movement there. So yeah, if I had to pick anything, it would be sells, but just it's just a weird looking pair. We have had that sweep, fair enough. It's just where are you actually going to sell from as well. You obviously want to wait for that imbalance, so potentially if you're going like that, then top of that imbalance, stop loss on the high, 5 pips, you probably round it up to. And have the TP down there. That's fair enough. That's probably what I'll be looking at if I was trading this pair. But yeah, nothing I'm majorly interested in. All living hostages now handed over. Hamas says as Trump to address Israeli parliament. Yeah, you can, Dan. But and again, boys, it's a really choppy pair, and the open so far has been sideways. So the market hasn't provided us a clear direction just yet. So it's a little bit of guesswork going into this, but we got the higher time frame on our side, so it is what it is. Just gonna send some of these in to the Discord. Alright, I'm just sending an update to the signals. Oh. And the mentor him. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Mez was waiting for a payout for time from Optimal, but he did finally get it Thursday. I think it was quite a big payout as well, about 6-7 grand or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I hear it when people complain about Optimal, but it's also like Bro, it's an instant funded prop firm, so it's like you gotta be aware of that heavily. Like, there's no golden ticket. I'm not gonna lie, Mez has been through bullshit to get his payout, but at the end of the day, Loki expects bullshit. You've paid. Mez probably got the account off us or whatever, off whoever. I don't even know if it was off us. It might have been, probably was. But or even if we just whatever it was in it, whatever it may have been, Mez essentially probably paid about what, £500 for a fully funded 200k account ready to trade and get a payout, and then ran it up and made like fucking, what do you make off it? Like 7 grand. So you've made like 7 grand. Well, 6 7. You made 6 7 grand off of like a £500 investment. So that is fucking unreal of a return. It's gonna be aggro like to get it obviously, but that's just is what it is with these accounts, boys. Trust me, we've been done by them as well many a time. So yeah, be prepared for the bullshit. But again, as traders, boys, there's never going to be a perfect route to take. You either go instant funded and get funded, but it's a bit more risky, or you go for an Alpha Capital Group account, an FTMO account, whatever it may be, and you may be stuck on that for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, however long it takes you to pass. Nothing wrong with being stuck on a funded account for a long time. Nothing wrong with that, but obviously everything has pros and cons. But yeah, Mez did get paid out in the end. He just had to wait fucking ages. But at least he got like 8 grand or something. Let me see these comments. For EG, price likes to come to Friday 50 before the move. Yeah, it's true. Might already know, to be fair, see if you're in a mentorship. Is viewing chart easier on a PC than phone? Way easier, bro. Way easier. Full port in gold, 10 lot buy. Shit, where are we at? All-time highs again on gold, man. Trading very, very comfortably above the 4K level. Almost using it as support and resistance, as some people would say now. Let's see how this bitch does. And you're a GBP dropping now from your imbalance. Yeah, nice. Didn't quite tap into the full. You actually didn't need it on the tour. The only reason I did that because I thought the RR was going to be terrible. Obviously, hindsight's hindsight, but you could have had 50%. Only reason I did that initially because I thought it was going to be like a 2-1, but it's actually a 3-1. So fair play if you got on that. Spreads are kind of fucked anyway. So even if you went off 50%, you probably still wouldn't have been able to get tapped in. But is what it is. You can see Euro's still remaining weaker than the pound, definitely. And the dollar continuing up off our level. So, yeah. Moving perfectly as we'd expect, man. We're just waiting for that retracement. Yen basket as well. Not really doing much, man. We want to see a bit more of a defined retracement first. That's got a decent way to trade up first, I suppose. Guys, last call for sales on EG. Yeah, definitely, man. EU buy soon. Yeah, we need a big retracement first. Would you take this EG, Lou? Yeah, man. Yeah, this would be the main pair right now. Only issue is we're probably going to get a little bit unaligned. So the yen basket here is probably not going to be at the fair value gap. So if we want to continue up to this fair value gap, it may mean that EJ is going to sweep below. So I don't know if you would want to wait for confirmation. It's up to you. I would potentially go on the 1 minute and just wait for some confirmation. Because, as we said, the yen basket's still moving. So it's very possible we want to move down and fill this gap and then move up. So nothing wrong with, especially it being a Monday and a bank holiday, waiting for that 1 minute just to confirm. So, for example, now you've got this fair value gap here. as I said, you want them to all be in alignment. Right, so you want the yen basket to actually be ready to move. It doesn't look ready to move yet. It looks like it's still got a big phase of buying left, which means a big phase of selling for this. So we could potentially see a sweep of the low first, or even price to come to a lower level. But yeah, we'll wait and see on the 1 minute. We've got a fair value gap now. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see, chat. You can take this live right now if you want, but just a bit too risky for my liking, especially on a JPY bank holiday day. Don't get me wrong, I like the setup, but it is a Monday bank holiday. There's no need to break our knobs in half, remember. Go to chart check. Right, let's have a look at chart check. EU buys from there. Just not really how I'd read the market. I mean, that fair value gap, I'd say. I don't know why you'd really consider this an order block so much. We haven't broken the high. It's just a retracement. I wouldn't consider that an order block. Yeah, I wouldn't consider this an order block. You can't just pick out a random level. This is where a lot of people go wrong. It's good analysis, decent analysis, but you can't just pick out a random level and say it's an order block. What makes this an order block? How? We should move like this. So this isn't an order block, is it? This is an external low, not an order block. If you wanted to level an order block, you'd do it up here and you'd go, for example, a 4-hour order block. And you'd say, all right, we came just short of the 4-hour. That's what I would do in my opinion, but yeah. Yeah, you want to be careful with just considering just random points like this order blocks. Alright, we've actually got that 1 minute now. So we can wait for and see a retracement now. See if we get that or see if we do want to continue down. Yeah, we're going to be moving down. As we said, we just want to wait. But there's no reason to rush in too quick. We need to time it when the yen basket's actually like filled this. This is what we need. So there's no point jumping in EJ or fucking GJ till we get that confirmation. Let's get rid of this now. It's still in, obviously, but waiting for this confirmation, man. Yen basket is moving fucking annoying. It's moved really nicely at 8 AM. It hasn't really done much. Well, it's not done fuck all since. It's literally not moved. So we're still waiting. Still waiting, man. This is bullshit and slow, but it is what it is. What are you waiting for, EU? Same thing, man. Retracement. It's really important we wait for our indexes, because at times, these two may look nice. EUG may look nice. UJ, GJ, EJ may look nice, but as we know, we need to wait for the indexes, man. We need to wait for the indexes. Can't go without the index. Cannot go without the index. It's the whole reason we're fucking trading. Alright, now we've broken that low now. You know when Mace is back now, bro? I don't even know. I thought he was back today. I thought he did the pre-London today. He was back today, weren't he? I swear he was. Just run there now. Just don't fucking slow down. She's painful. Fucking painful. This law of effort is exactly what we want to see as well. And plus this here is inducement. So people are going to be trying to long here. GJ might actually survive. Even still though, I wouldn't be looking to get in GJ till we have that exact level hit, man. Just going to be patient. Right, let's look for the next level on here. It's going to be quite a way down in it. Let's be real. So annoying, honestly. I can't explain to you how frustrating it is to me that it minimises the chart every time. Like, this is so frustrating. Why do it? Why? Why the fuck is the chart minimised? Why? That should be how it opens up, right? That should be exactly how it opens up. You click on it. Why? Why have I got to stretch it out every time? Why? And even look, it's not even in the middle. Every fucking time. Every time. Every time. No matter the pair, no matter what we're looking at. For some reason, every fucking time, you've got to re-stretch out the chart. Look how annoying that is. Every time, man. Every time. You can't just analyse your pair. Oh, no. You've got to re-fucking shit. Look at that bullshit. Look at that. Can't even fucking... Look at that. It's a joke. It's a joke, man. Trading view, count your fucking days, man. As soon as someone makes a trading view that's actually good... Whew, trading view's over, and I can't wait for the day. Again, just fucking so annoying that you've got to do that every time. I can't explain to you how much it pisses me off. Cannot explain to you how much it fucking annoys me. Every fucking time I want to change a pair, I've got to fucking look. Oh my god, it's so annoying. It's just so fucking annoying. Takes you 20 seconds to look at a pair. Not even to analyse, to look at a pair. On price bar, if you hover it, A should pop up at the bottom. Click it on the bottom right. Where does it say that? That auto thing's even worse, though. The auto thing fucks it up even worse, if that's what you're talking about. We need this again, to be fair. We're not even half of the way there. So, yeah, it's going to be a very, very long one. Yeah, it makes it even fucking worse. Where even is the A in the bottom right, anyway? I can't even see it. Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. Just literally doesn't do fuck all. Hilarious actually doesn't do fuck all. Literally doesn't do fuck all. Turn off the magnet on the left. That's got nothing to do with it, bro, I'll be honest. Double tap on the numbers. I've double tapped on the numbers and GU's alright. EG's alright. Yen basket fucked. UJ fucked. GJ fucked. EJ fucked. I know, EJ alright for some reason. Gold fucked. JR30 fucked. Fucked. And alright. That's what I mean. There's no rhyme or reason to it. There's literally no rhyme or reason to it at all. It's fucking annoying as anything. come on. Fucking hell. Look, right click and then lock vertical corridor line by time. Wait, so someone says... Just doesn't though, because it yeah. This is on auto, yeah. Auto's so annoying. Auto's even more annoying. But yeah, that doesn't really work though. Look, so right, so NASDAQ, right? It's gone one where it's fucked up. Oh, so it wants to work that time. Fuck it, I'll have a look at all these fixes people are saying. Get the price drone, click scale. Where did it say that? Scale price chart only. There we go. Alright, lovely. I think that's fixed it. Boom. W. James. Yeah, we're going to have a very, very slow one right now. Very, very slow. It's going to be very slow, so be ready for a slow morning, man. So the Israel war is basically over. The Israel-Palestine thing is basically over. Yeah, that is a dub. Bruh. What are you looking for EU? Nothing, man, on EU. We just be looking at sells if you retrace. We want to have this movement here first. We'll wait till it bottoms out and then we'll get in the OTE. It should provide a decent little, decent... Fuck yourself, honestly. It should provide a decent little level. OCE. So that's what we'll be doing once we have the bottom, but we don't have the bottom yet because the dollar's still rallying. Dollar's still rallying. It's made a little top there, but we did the same thing there. So we'll see what it wants to do. Probably is just going to continue up. We are very bullish. Again, on the 4 hour, we're coming up off this. Ever closer to our monthly CRT high. It's nice that we're always basically been in the monthlies this year. Yen basket again. I don't want to get induced. We're still waiting, man. Fucking hell. So all the hostages have actually been released, bruv. So the war's essentially over. Not gonna lie, it's over for Palestine, bruv. If it ain't finished, is it? It's just the beginning, mate. Just the beginning. Just the fucking beginning. I ain't gonna lie. You can't reason with a tiger when your head is in its mouth. And they've just released all the hostages, which obviously free them, bruv. That's horrible, man. You wouldn't wish that on no human being. It's horrible. Absolutely, probably one of the worst things you can experience is being fucking kidnapped by someone who hates you. So obviously it's good that they're free and that. Obviously it goes without saying. But it's essentially any Palestinian bargaining chip off the table now. And they have nothing. They've got no bargaining chip at all whatsoever. So yeah, it's so over for the Palace. I'm not going to lie. Bro, you know what the sad thing is, bro? The best thing for a Palestinian that they could do is just fucking leave the land, honestly, and just go to an Arab country. It's sad as fuck, but Israel's going to get what they want, which is essentially every Palestinian out of Gaza. If Palestinians know what's good for them, bro, get out before round 2, bro. For real. For real. It ain't going to stop, bro. Obviously, as we said, good that all the hostages are free, but it's far from the end, is it? It's far, far from it. No, they ain't going to stop, bruv. And them two countries will never have peace with each other. It just won't happen. Can't happen. Never going to happen. Until they have equality, they'll never have freedom. And they're obviously never going to give them equality because Israel has nukes. So equality doesn't exist. Well, at least it's a step in the right direction. But yeah, definitely. Still cooked, I'll be real, they're still so cooked. Bro, EU sells. Bit late for that, bro. We're like literally so low down. We're so low down in EU. It's a little bit late, I can't lie. If you look at it. It's not even worth getting in anything right now. We want to wait till we retrace, at least to the discount, man. At least to 50% on the DXY. Which is a fair way. Yen basket again. Hopefully we can just see that simple move up. And then down. Hopefully that's what we get. TP for EG, please. The TP for EG would be this low here. Prior day low. Is it a prior day low? Is it the prior day low? No, it's not the prior day low. So it's actually the current day low. Fair play. So the current day low. So they're just this price section here. This janky ass open there. I'm off for Gary, and Gary got me feeling. Fucking hell, bruv. Mate, if I was one of these man who's just got released, bruv, I'd be bunning a spliff right now. Bruv, imagine that, bro. Imagine, bro. Picture this. Spent like 2 years in captivity with Hamas. No food, no fucking anything, basically. Probably getting beaten up every day as well. Come out, you finally get to the IDF, whatever. You're in safety. You're like, bro, I just want a spliff. You get a spliff, calm, get some Rizla, roll your spliff, grind it, roll it. Do you know what I mean? Lovely. You're sitting there thinking, bro, look how far I've come, bro. I've been sitting in a fucking tunnel for 2 years. I'm finally free. And then you go to bark your zoot and the lighter jams. Pissed. Imagine that, bruv. I've been getting so many Charlie Kirk conspiracies lately on my Insta. Yeah, you get all that Candace Owens thing, innit? All the Candace Owens thing about... Basically, Candace Owens was like, Charlie Kirk was about to go against Israel. That's why he got assassinated. That's what she's trying to get at. But, like, bruv, just because he went against Israel doesn't mean they fucking assassinated him. This is the thing as well, like... Certain conspiracies, and this is actually, like, fucking... I heavily stand by this, yeah? Certain conspiracies, they let exist because they know it's not true, so it will lead you off the scent. Like, there's definitely people that Israel have killed before. But fucking not Charlie Kirk. Like, come on now. You got to be so low IQ to think Charlie Kirk killed it. I mean, to think Israel killed Charlie Kirk. It's like the, you see the adrenochrome thing, yeah? The reason why they allow you to talk about the adrenochrome shit, and they don't arrest you for talking about adrenochrome stuff, is because there is a group of elitists up there, but there's no fucking adrenochrome. They let you say that bullshit because it throws you off the scent. It means all these people that are all conspiracies, they're all like, oh, adrenochrome. They let that shit slide because they know it's not true. Like, do you know what I mean? Do you man know what I'm trying to say? I'm finding a two. Yeah, trust me, Josh, bruv. Nothing beats hashish. Bro, I don't really like hash, I'll be real. I don't. When I was younger, I didn't used to mind it. But, bro, it's just like... It's horrible, I think, now. Don't mind it once in a while. Lose banger if they wanted to hide something, they'll hide it. Literally, bro. Like, there's certain things they don't mind you for. Another prime example, yeah? Do you remember when Boris Johnson and all these like had a party during COVID, yeah? And they let all the media go crazy about, oh my god, they had a party, they broke restrictions. That is a definite, like, people say, oh, it's a distraction. No, that is an actual distraction where it's like, bro, do you really... Someone said, look at GU. Okay, nice, we're actually coming back. Yeah, where essentially there was like, oh no, but people's having a party during COVID. Oh my god, they're having a party during COVID. They're having a party. They let you speculate about that because they don't care if they get exposed for that. Oh, they got exposed for having a party. They know there's shit way worse they could get exposed for. So the fact that you're focusing on a party, good, bruv. Let them focus on that. That is essentially what goes on all the fucking time. But that is what a distraction actually is. Not like when fucking something happened and they're like, oh, they did this to distract you from the Epstein list. No, that's not what a distraction is. You know what I mean? A distraction is a false flag that they allow to happen. Let's see this GU trade if anyone actually did get in on that. I think it was off of here, which is bang on the DTO. Let me just double check. Yeah, that was it. Wait, no, it weren't. No, it was not, bro. It's this one here, weren't it? As I said, I personally would have waited for confirmations on this. To be fair, the confirmation's probably now just about come through. Actually at 9 and 12 was it 746. It's basically a flat 2-to-1. Yeah, as I said though, you'd really want to wait for confirmation on this. So really, now you've got your fair value gap, you can think about entering. We'll see if that ends up printing. Bear in mind, I'd still want to wait for our error to be hit though on the yen basket. I'm not going to lie. I'll personally hold my horses until that comes through. I'll be real. I'll be real, lad. Yeah, nice from the pound. GPY. Cool, I was looking at yen basket. GPY and EPY. Bro, for some reason, JPY is actually hard to say. Like, when you say, like, JPY, Yeah, like, JPY... Yeah, like, UJ or USD JPY, GBP JPY, Euro JPY. For some reason, that's way harder than saying Euro USD and GBP USD. Don't know why. Right, we've bottomed out now, so let's draw on the OTE. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for, man. Up to there, up to that OTE, and then we're looking nice. That imbalance there, that imbalance there. DXY, yeah, DXY coming down. We'll see if we can come past this order block as well. Ideally, we can come past this order block. That'll be the first stop, but obviously it's going to be in the premium, so we don't want to be getting in there. This order block here I'm talking about. So you may want to react off that, but hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully we can come further down than that. You can see this is a way nicer entry for the discount. So we want a nice slow retracement, so that's probably going to come through during the New York session, to be honest. But yeah, carry on waiting for GU. I mean GU, JPY and the dollar. Still just waiting patiently. To be fair, actually, saying that, what does UJ look like now? Because we've had a nice little down move and an up move, so it should be at a decent point. Yeah, not really, to be fair. It's just so strong, in it. Only 90 likes, what the fuck? Well, yeah, everyone drop a like, boys. Luchek, EJ, yeah, man. Still looking for the same thing on EJ. You're looking for GU sells, yeah, bro. GU and EU sells, yen basket sells as well. Sorry, buyers, yen basket buyers against the yen basket. So UJ, GJ, EJ, all looking for buyers. EUG, you're looking for sells. Reason being, yen basket is very weak and the dollar is very strong. Very simple. Very, very simple. We're at this order block here again. We said hopefully we can come past these shit little levels. We might not be able to, so I'll mark them out just in case. We'll see. Right, nice. Yen basket, let's hope, mate. Can you just fucking move? You take so long, mate. Why? What's the need? I know you're a bank holiday, and I know it's also about 2 in the morning. To be fair, I think we found our reason. Yeah, man, we just need to come higher than this. Oh, a lot of people are looking at EU and GU buyers. Oh, fair play. You're looking at buyers for it to come back up. Right, I get you now. Yeah, what are we tapping into for you to look for them? For you to look at buyers. Order block there, I suppose, does look actually nice. So that's for reversals, that order block there. Obviously, we've got a fair value gap ever so slightly. And then, yeah, we've got an order block there. So, yeah, fair enough. We'll see if we get the inversion. We've got 5 minutes left of the close. We already saw the block, so this is obviously a very predictive reversal. There's no real way of knowing that we are going to, in fact, come higher from here. There's no way of knowing that. But if we get all the confirmations, then, yeah, we'll see. Me personally, though, I'm still definitely sell bias based on the dollar. You can see the bigger picture. Lower picture, it looks like sells. Bigger picture, you can see it looks like buyers. So that's what's going on at the moment. Let's have a look at the yen basket, see what it's doing. Still moving up. Please break this high. Just do something and break the high. Oh, shit, bro. Fucking bleeding. DXY, I might want to retrace to the discount. Yeah, I agree, bro. Or the premium. Yeah, discount. Sales do look much better. Yeah, man, it's just about being patient as well. It is a bank holiday for UJ. Sorry, for UJ. For the US dollar and the JPY. The yen basket. So, yeah, like going counter trend on a day like today is a bit mad. You just really just want to follow the trend in days like this. And bank holidays, you just expect more of the same. Don't expect anything crazy to happen. Just expect a continuation. Personally, I wouldn't take the buyers, but you can see price coming up. Would prefer sales. Yeah, I agree. I can see it happening, but yeah, I just wouldn't take them. I do agree with that, man. We'll see her on the close, though. We'll wait for the 15-minute close. We've got 4 minutes left to see if we do invert anything on the 15 after tapping that order block. Two minutes left of the close, boys. Let's wait and see. I can't stop fucking bleeding, bruv. Why do your fingers bleed so much? You cut it like a tiny bit and just don't stop. Yeah, let's wait for the end of this 15-minute candle, boys. You can see the imbalance there that we're waiting to inverse. Mate, fuck off. I've turned it off. Fuck off. Seriously, man. Fuck off. This imbalance here is the equivalent. Let's get rid of this shitty little order block. We'll wait for the actual level. That there. And obviously this here. We've got a minute left of the close. So let's, again, just wait and see, boys. What's going on? Come on, man. This moves like insanely slow. Like, it's insane how slow it moves, bruv. Like, look at this. From this morning, so from 8:30, basically, when I jumped on till now, we've moved 1 point in an hour and 46 minutes. 1 point. Oh, we're not even there now. We have actually moved 0 points In an hour and 49 minutes, we've moved 0 points. 0, nothing. We haven't moved one. We haven't moved at all in 2 hours. That is a bank holiday for you. Again, let's wait for this close. Blood, sweat, and tears for the streams. Come on, bro. You shouldn't be trading JPY. Oh, cheers for telling me how to do my job, mate. We all know there's a bank holiday in Japan. We're not retarded. You know them people that just think they're so high IQ? Well, you shouldn't be trading JPY. It's actually a bank holiday. I'm the only one that knows that. I'm going to tell this random guy he shouldn't be trading it. He doesn't have Forex Factory like I do. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, you're not high IQ, just like watch the... Like, no one in here is low IQ enough to be under the impression they're the only one that knows that there's a JPY bank holiday. All of us trade. Like, all of us trade. We all know there's a bank holiday, bro. Man thinks he's like Einstein. Well, I'll have you know there's a bank holiday on the JPY and you shouldn't be trading it. Allow it, mate. At least he found it funny too. Yeah, I know. I didn't want it to be me. No, we're only joking, Alex. We like to have fun here. We do like to have fun here. Especially when the market's like this. We have inverted that now. Is anyone getting in longs? Anyone getting in longs? EU longs look kind of valid. Other than that, I mean, G just doesn't. I personally wouldn't. All I'd be looking for is for price to just continue down like this. And then go for that move. Main thing I'm looking for, those JPY, I'll be real. That's the main shit I'm looking for. Is it JPY bank holiday today? Yeah, it is dollar and JPY. Missed entry on EU. Yeah, man, hopefully we can come back up. Bro, isn't Stranger Things, aren't they meant to be children? The black guy looks about 30. There's a twink, a Jew, and just an ugly guy and a black dude. And they look like they've got a combined age of about 100. And they're meant to be playing 7-year-olds. Yeah, I've never watched Stranger Things. I just know they're meant to be children and they keep bringing them back. And they're like, bro, honestly, the black guy looks at least like 26. I'm qualified in industri. I'm a qualified tradie in industrial refrigeration. Bro's a fucking fridge. Bro stands there and holds objects covered in ice. Like, bro, what? In refrigeration. Bro can hold a constant temperature of 0 degrees. Alright, this market is really testing our patience. Holy fuck. Chinese football player, holy fuck. Training done my bum hole, looking for a job ATM, and Lou owes me 20 quid. Oh yeah, you won that £20 last stream. Did you? I think you did. I can't actually remember. I did take a picture of all your names. Yeah, I'll send you, man. I'll send you, man, a dough today. Little scores for you, man. I think it was a tenner, actually. It was a tenner, not 20 quid, you cheeky bastard. Yeah, boys, I'm probably going to jump off now, though. I'm not going to lie, there's not really much left to be said for this session. We can't sit here looking at fucking nothing going on. I'll be real, don't trade this London session. Just don't trade it. Wait for the New York session. Hopefully it'll be a bit better. Same shit to be said, really. We're just waiting for retracements on EU and GU. Waiting for it to come up to sell. UJ. And this is that GJ one we had, but again, I wouldn't want to be in that one, really, to be fair. The EG one's doing alright, to be fair. That's about the only thing that's actually moving quite nice. Other than that, really, really, really slow morning. As we was expecting, it is a JPY and a DXY bank holiday, but yeah, wow, a really slow morning. Like, I mean, holy shit, that was boring. Like, holy fuck. Again. So, if we go from 8:30, which is when we jumped on, which was, let's go to 8:30, so about there, we'd say. Okay, there's 8:30. So now, we've moved 4 pips in 2 hours on GU, which is so shit. Let's go 8:30. Moved 12 pips in 2 hours on EU, again, which is fucking terrible. And then the same can be said on these JPY pairs, which we've already looked at. But yeah, boys, really slow session today, but we're still looking for the same shit. Entries should still come. We just got to be patient, man. A lot of people are going to be jumping in early and getting cooked. We're going to be patient, do the right thing, and get in at the right time. But yeah, boys, appreciate you, man, all tuning in. Not going to lie, it was a bit of a tough one to sit through. But again, I always say, even during these shit sessions, you need to sit through them. Reason why I'm decent at trading after all this time, reason why I'm profitable, reason why I'm funded is because I just sit there and watch every session no matter what for the whole entire time. We're 20 minutes outside the kill zone now, though, so I haven't really got to look at it anymore. But yeah, man, even during these slow times, you learn what happens and you learn, so then you can get the context for next time it comes up. But yeah, boys, appreciate you tuning in. Big up for the support. Thanks for all the likes, comments, shares, subscribes. By the way, boys, my most recent YouTube video, when it gets 100 likes, I'm going to do my next upload, and I'm going to be uploading every single day. It needs to get 100 likes. It's been on like 60 likes for like a month. I'm not going to lie. When it gets 100 likes, I'm going to be uploading every other day on YouTube. So, literally 3 uploads a week, every single week, without any exceptions. But yeah, they need to hit the like goals, and this one hasn't hit 100 likes in time. So, when you, man, hit that like goal, I'll be consistent with these YouTube videos. Literally every other day, man. It's going to grow the streams. It's going to grow the YouTube. But as I said, I did say that like goal, so I'm going to stick to my pride and say that like goal does have to be hit. Anyway, boys, big up to you, man. Appreciate you following along with the stream. Love and respect to all the com. Didn't manage to make any dough today, but boys, we are going to fucking make some dough this week. We are going to make some dough this week. So everyone, you're in the right place. You're in the right team. Let's fucking go, boys. Appreciate you tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.